Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to make a Stormy Dennis, which is a cocktail you can get from the Cider bar in Newton Abbot. This one was actually invented by me the day that Stormy Dennis hit and we needed a cocktail. If you're interested in getting this, please don't follow this video. Get yourself down to the bottle and jug at the Cider bar and they will sort you out with some of it there. So the first ingredient we're going to need is some dark rum. And what you need is a glass that looks like this. And you put a good slug of the dark rum in there, right? And then what you do is you drink it. Fantastic, you don't need that anymore. Then what you do is you start to put on your pirate outfit, because pirates like rum. So the first thing you do is, theoretically, you put on your waistcoat. Now the pro tip at this point is don't stop here unless you want everyone to think you're Francis Rossi. So the next thing you need is a pirate hat, of course, and if you've got one, you need a piratey coat as well. So you can put all that on and then you can look properly piratey. Okay, so the first ingredient I need to draw your attention to is this. This is horseradish vodka. This comes in all kinds of flavours. This is an expensive organic one from Q. And you can also get cheaper ones with Russian lettering on and stuff. And quite frankly, it's a load of shit. So the best thing to do that is to just pour it down the sink. As a buddy of mine, Ben, once said, the best thing it tastes of all the ground. So while we're on the subject of my mate Ben, he goes by the name of B-Sides, and he's got some great music. So go and stream it on your favourite, streaming service. And when you've done that, go and buy his albums and some t-shirts because they're fantastic. Right, on with the cocktail. Let's get a glass like this. Okay, so we've got one of those, and we need our cocktail measure. Now, actually, this calls for a single measure of rum, but I really like rum, so I'm going to put a double in. Okay, so the first thing we do is we put a large rum in there. Okay, so we pour that in there, and I only spilled a little bit, so that's quite good. Now, the next thing that's required is some mint. Yeah, so we've got some mint here, and what we do is we lob it in the bottom there. And then you're supposed to use something called a muddler to mix it all around, but I don't have one of those, so I'm just using a cocktail stirrer. So we mix that around, make sure you mash up the leaves a little bit to release the flavour. And then once you've done that, you get some ginger beer. This is a good one. Nice satisfying fizz. And then you whack some of that in there. Okay. So far what I've made is what's known as a dark and stormy. But where this is different is the next ingredient, which is cider. Use whatever cider you fancy. Drier is better, but don't worry if you use sweet cider like this is, we can actually fix that in a moment. So what you do is you put a load of cider in there to taste. Now at this point, it calls for a special ingredient, which is angostura bitters. And unfortunately, once again, I don't have any. So I'm going to use Tabasco. Okay, so you have a few drops of that. Please don't do that. Use Angostura bitters, it'll be much nicer. And then you put it in there and you give it a whiz round. You realise that for the second day running, you've forgotten the ice. Bear with me 1 second. So get some ice, which you should have really in an ice bucket like this. But I haven't. It's in a tray in the freezer, like most people. So, get a few cubes of ice, whack those in there as well, give it a bit more of a whiz round. Probably use more ice than that, but I'm watching a proper cocktail masterclass later, so I definitely need some of that. And then, drink your Stormy Dennis. Cheers. Oh, by the way, no horseradish vodka was harmed in the making of this film. That was in fact water in an empty bottle. Cheers.